This is what? It's Wayne Down Wednesday, baby. The one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Oh, yeah. Well, we're right back at it again. We gave you guys last Wednesday off, of course. We don't celebrate the 4th of July. Of course, we are more in line with what? Juneteenth, right? Okay. So, but we know that normally around this time, our families are having reunions and different types of things of that nature. So we need a little time to ourselves. And that's okay. So we're right back at it. The Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Listen, therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation, right? Tonight's topic, do you believe we have superpowers? Yes. And tonight's podcast has been brought to you by none other than the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, baby, has picked up an amazing wine called the Earthquake. Yes. Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. And also none other than the Prince of Peace, JP, and Queen Octavia, and none other than our very own T. Swin. If you haven't had an opportunity to purchase it yet, listen, go ahead and get it. Love is for Suckers. His fresh new book is out, right? Yes. And then also, let me shout out, because we got some heavyweights, y'all. Dr. Clear has a book out. Y'all see that? Creating the Amazing Self Journaling. It's a journal. It's amazing. Look her up. Clear. Dr. Clear. She's out there online. And then also, Ocean of Thoughts. She has another book out. She has 3 books out. None other than Rosalind Severin McLean. Man, awesome read, great poetry. Check it out. All right. Now, again, tonight's sponsors are, again, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, baby, the Prince of Peace, JP, Queen Octavia, and T. Swin. So listen, you all know how we do this. When we come in, we do what? We hit that share button. I see you, Sergeant at Arms, Kiana, is in the house tonight. Oh my God, I see my boy in the house. Oli Khan, I see you. Yes, indeed. So we're going to have an amazing night tonight. Great topic. Do you believe we have superpowers? I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be awesome. Also, remember that you can also come on live with me if you want to have a comment or you want to have dialogue or whatever you want to do. You can do it on Wind Down Wednesday, baby. This is the place where you can come and have what? Grown folk conversation, right? Therapy with a sip. So let me get at sharing a little bit, and you guys hit that share button. Go ahead and hit that share button. Also, when you come in, please let us know where you're hailing from. Area code, city, state, zip code, however you want to put it. All right? Also, do this for you, for me, and for us. Hit that share button. This is Wind Down Wednesday, baby. We back at it. All right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hit that share button. I'm sharing. Please share. You know we have to build. Y'all know how this go. Monday, Wednesday. Oh man, it's been an amazing day. Uh, I have no complaints at all. How about you guys? How have your day been? Yes, indeed. Wind down Wednesday, baby. Again, please hit the share button. Let everybody know what we're doing. It's Wind Down Wednesday. Yes, indeed. South Kakalaki in the house. I know it's summertime and people too much don't want to be, of course, glued to their technology. But I guarantee you, if you come on Wednesday, baby, you can get some therapy. It's gonna be some fun conversations, right? You get an opportunity to come in and hang out, right? Wind down Wednesday, baby, with your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. That's right, baby. Also, if you guys haven't had an opportunity to tune in, listen. This Saturday, we're gonna be off this Saturday. But the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby, is listen, is laying it down. He's dealing with those quantum principles and quantum theories and theorems. You really want to catch that every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You want to catch that. Free game, man. You're going to get information that you would pay thousands of dollars for to go to a higher institution of learning. One of the things that we do, and even here in Wind Down Wednesday, we deal with therapy. We're going to give you information that you would have to pay top dollars to get. We're not here playing. We're not here just to hear ourselves speak. I could be doing something else. But because we know that there are those that cannot afford to invest in certain levels of information. So what we try to do is provide that for you here in Wind Down Wednesday, also in Truth Session every Saturday. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the code breaker, baby, Apostle T.E. Harris. Listen, it's all up on free game. So join us there. It is amazing. It is awesome. And we enjoy talkback. We allow you to interact with us. Listen, here in Wind Down Wednesday, you can interact. You can come on live with me, or you can inundate the timeline with your thoughts, with your suggestions, with whatever you want to put on the timeline. And all we ask is that you be respectful. Because if not, we're going to kick you up out of here, right? Because this grown folk conversation, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, this is the place where you come, man, to be heard. We are hear you. All right. I'm your host, the most one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, baby. Wind Down Wednesday. If you want to Wind Down Wednesday T-shirt, please hit me up, and we'll get yours. You will get your order in the mail. How about that? Wind Down Wednesday, baby, with your host with the most. Again, tonight we're going to be dealing with, do you believe we have superpowers? Right? Let me finish up sharing here. I'm doing a little sharing. And then I'll get back with you all here shortly. Enjoy the background ambience, a little jazz for you. Also, shout out to Houston. Hurricane Burrow that has come through there. Listen, we want to shout you guys out, man. That you guys have hung in there and you all have been able to weather the storm. Listen, may you guys heal or and redevelop or do whatever you need to do and stay safe. Houston, Texas, baby. Yes, indeed. Houston, Texas. All right, fam. If you can, go ahead and hit that share button. Uh, yeah. We've been kind of rearranging, reestablishing, and putting things in order here in Wind Down Wednesday and also in the Truth Session. Again, if you hadn't had an opportunity to get into the Truth Session yet, the Master Teacher is doing an amazing job with dealing with the quantum theorem, probability, and all of that. Listen, you will have to pay top dollars to get this information, and he's giving it to you. Okay? So look, hit the share button, get everybody up in here. Let's go to work. Okay? All right. So let me pour this up again. Wine brought to you by none other than the Master Teacher. It's called the Earthquake. It's a Zinfandel. And it got a little kick to it. It's 15%. Oh my goodness. Let me hit this bell. You know that's all they give us is a bell. There it is. Right there, I'm gonna pour that bell up. And we're gonna get ready to get into this topic. Again, tonight's topic is, do you believe we have superpowers? And also, again, you can come on live with me if you choose to. If you have a comment, okay. All right, this is my boy. Okay, let me get him up in here. I see Queen Octavia just came in the house. Yes, indeed. Okay, they're adding him now. Out of Yasmin or South Carolina. Let's see what happened here. It's going to be an amazing night tonight, fam. We just poured it up and we're going to get this toast here going in just a second. Let me see if they're going to bring him in or if you want to come in. Yeah, y'all see me? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and have this toast, family. My toast to you is, may you live forever, and shall I never die. Salute. Wind Down Wednesday. Listen, therapy with a sip. All right, that's our wine. And then to my sippers. Queen Octavia, they never sent. Okay, let me share again. Everyone, please share because you all know how Facebook is. They won't share. They'll wait for you to get your algorithms up. So I need you guys to hit that share button to let everybody know that we're here. All right. Let me check it. Let me take the opportunity to hit the share button as well. Right, because I'm the problem sharing. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Right, something is going on. Exactly. Olakin, do you wanna come in? Go out and come back in, and I'm gonna try to bring you on. Okay, go out and come back in. You all want to hear this brother, man. This brother is very powerful. I met him at and shout out to Queen Basu, Black Sis Nephilim, the Black Moses Freedom Festival that she hosted, and man, it was amazing and off the chain. Shout out to you, Queen Basu. Yeah, yeah, it was amazing, and I met this brother there. Very powerful. I want him to go out and come back in. I want you all to hear him. He's very man. He had some awesome information that he shares. Okay, let's see if we can get this up and get some shares out here. Yeah, they're saying that there's some. So let me. I'm hitting the share button now. And you guys hit the share button. Okay. Okay, because so normally the family be up in here. I'm showing. I see you, TB, North Kakalaki, baby, in the house. Y'all hit that share button, fam. Okay. See if we can get you up in here. All right, to my sippers. Yeah, it keeps saying you decline. Let's see if we can get you in here. Let's talk about it, family. Wind Down Wednesday with your host with the most. Do you believe we have superpowers? Hit the timeline up. What you think? Tell me what you think. Saying that button. Yeah, born on our DNA, Kiana. Born on our DNA. Oh, the intuitive one is in the house, y'all. Craig Leverett, baby, in South Kakalaki. So it's born on our DNA. You want to come in and talk about that? Are you available to come in and we chop it up for a few minutes? You don't have to stay on for long, but you want to come on and chop it up? Chop it up. This is my long lost daughter. Over 20 years, almost 30. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's see if we can see if we can get you in here. Kiana, send me a request to come on. Let's talk about this. I think this is a very powerful topic, Toast. Well, I'm trying to get this down. Let us have another toast. And also, please note that we're also streaming to YouTube. And if you haven't went to my YouTube page yet and subscribed, please do so. All right. Salute. Remember, therapy with a sip, right? Grown folk conversation. And to my sippers, all right. Let's share one more time. Hit that share button, family. Right. Let's see. Let's see what they're doing now. Yeah. Right. Key. Right. We're gonna let it flow like it's supposed to flow. But let's talk about it. What do you guys think about superpowers? What do you guys think about superpowers? Right? Kizzy says yes, we have superpowers. We just need to unlock our brain. There are government programs that are in operation using psychic abilities and remote viewing. You are absolutely correct. Facts. Facts. That is facts. Because they understand remote viewing. And for those of you that don't know what remote viewing is, please research that. Look that up. It is very real because we do that. We do it in different realms, right? You can remote view when you're asleep. We call that dreaming. Also, when you're asleep, you also enter into a realm that we call the vision realm. And also, you can remote view being awake. And you have the ability to look into certain perspectives and be accurate with what you see. Yeah. Queen Kizzy says there was a mother that her baby got stuck under a car, and she lifted that car up and got her baby out from under it. Yes, indeed. Yes, there have been heroic feats that has been documented, that people have exhibited supernatural powers. Yes, we have those supernatural powers, but what is happening is that because the veil is thinning, we are now are able to tap into our abilities much easier. Oh yeah, those powers are there. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay, let's see if I can get my boy in. Yeah, those powers are much easier to tap into, and we're tapping into them and coming online. But the thing about it is that people are inexperienced in those abilities, so you have to be careful with. Wait a minute, okay, what just happened? You need to consult. You need some consultation. And sometimes we don't want that consultation because what people tell you is that, well, the universe is going to tell you everything. The universe never tell any of us everything. We have to confer with each other, right? And when we confer with each other, we're better able to develop what we're carrying, right? Queen Octavia says, I once saw a motorcycle. The old folks said motorcycle. I once saw a motorcyclist get hit by a car. His bike spun across the highway. Everyone slammed on brakes, and the man was standing on the grass next to the accident without even a scratch. Yes, these supernatural things happen. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. Yes. Yes, this is crazy. I don't know what Facebook is doing this evening, but they're doing whatever they want to do, as they always do. We know that. And especially when you have an interesting topic like this, right? But here's what we need to do. Everybody, just take a minute and just share. Just stop and share. See, and then that'll make Facebook stop doing this. Yeah. Facebook stop doing this. Yeah. Everyone, just take a moment. Okay. Kizzy says, you guys heard about the girl that was thrown off a balcony by her man. By her man. By her man. I was there viewing it the night before, and the next morning it was in the news. I had to call the one and tell him about it. Yes, indeed. You told me about it. Yes, indeed. You called me and told me about it. That is true. This is what's important. What's happening is that we're all connecting with each other. These gifts are connecting and coming online, and we're able to share information. And as we share that information, it helps to develop the greater level of our gifts, right? Let's toast to that. Kizzy, that was a good one. Let's toast to that. Salute. And to our sippers, salute. Yeah, no, that is so crazy. I know, right? I'm trying to get my boy on y'all so y'all can hear him. Man, this boy is cold. Yeah, they won't let him on. I, I'm trying to get him if he'll go back and maybe Queen Octavia says sip sip. I ain't fooling up with you, Queen Octavia. Um, Jeffrey, greetings. Thank you for stopping by. Let us know where you're hailing from. Where you at? Area code, city, state, zip code, wherever you're coming from. Let us know. Thank you for coming in and Wind Down Wednesday. Wind Down Wednesday is very powerful, and tonight is being sponsored by none other than the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, and the Prince of Peace, JP, and also Queen Octavia, and none other than T. Swin. Listen, you all remember T. Swin in y'all prayers out there because he's out in Houston, Texas, right? We already know what Burrow done did. Burrow come up through there and tore everything up, water everywhere, right? Okay, so let's remember T. Swin. And also remember, Love is for Suckers. That's this new book that's out, y'all. We got some heavyweights in the house, baby. Oh, yeah. We deal with some heavyweights. And then also we have Dr. Clea with her book out. And also Rosalind McLean, her book out, Ocean of Thoughts. Hey, you can get free advertisement here. We don't charge you for it. All we ask you is to donate. It's Wind Down Wednesday. This is Dr. Clea's book, Create the Amazing You. Dr. Clea, out of the ATL, baby, Atlanta. We carry some heavyweights up in the house, y'all. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Listen, please donate. Please put on the timeline, family, where everyone can donate. You all don't know how many people that we actually really help here at Wind Down Wednesday and in the Truth Session, family. We don't talk about it. But listen, for us to be able to create the content that we create and do the things that we do, we need you. It's about you, about me, and about us, right? And when we establish those kinds of relationships, you can trust the information that you're going to get, right? It's going to be very valuable, okay? All right. Queen Kizzy says, I'm in the process now of healing myself. Even the doctors are amazed and inspired by the changes I'm doing to my body. The difference in my blood work in 6 months is astonishing. Exactly. This is what we're talking about. Yes. And Queen Octavia says, is discernment considered a superpower? Yes, discernment is considered a superpower. To be able to discern what's taking place, what's happening, of course, that is a superpower. Yes, yes, I agree. Now, when there is a demand placed upon what we are carrying, it makes it easier for us to exhibit that. If someone places a demand upon what you're carrying supernaturally, it makes it easier for you to display it. Did y'all hear what I said? It makes it easier. Yes, indeed. It makes it easier. Yes, yes. Please donate and we'll shout you out and Wind Down Wednesday. Yes. If you're in the room, please come in the room and let us know you're in the room. If not, and if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But let us know if you're in the room or not. Right? Okay. Okay. Queen Octavia says, how does one identify what they have? And that's a very good question because the way that you identify it is when there is a demand placed upon it. In other words, there are certain people that we meet in life that automatically draws on what we're carrying. And when they draw on it, it automatically responds to the need that they are asking for. Yes. Yes, it's called having a demand placed upon it. If there's listen, if there's never a demand placed upon what you're carrying, then chances are you'll never explore it, you'll never exhibit it, and you'll never utilize it because there's no demand for it. But once someone, and it's funny, and I'm telling you this, and it's true. It's funny because there are certain people that will figure you out. They'll look at you and they'll know that you're carrying something. Let me give you an example. I remember I was running a conference in Blythe, Arkansas, probably about 30 years ago. And there was this guy. He was Hispanic. He was a Hispanic guy. I finished up the conference and we were headed to this in Blythe, Arkansas. They have these Dodge service stations and they serve these like spicy hot wings. And we were headed there to get it. I was with two of my other prophets, and we was heading into the service station. Listen to this. Check this out. Excuse me. Listen to this. Check this out. Yeah, Kiana says, yeah, I remember that. We were headed into the service station, and this Hispanic guy, he was sloppy, vomit drunk, right? So what happened was he crossed my path. When he crossed my path, he immediately sobered up. It was like, bam, he sobered up. And he was like, wait a minute, what happened? And he kept looking at me. He kept asking the question, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Right? I never answered him. The other two prophets that were with me, we walked on into the service station because I was interested in getting me some wings because I was hungry. And so what ended up happening was this guy kept following us, right? Okay, so he ended up stopping us. He said, okay. He said, wait a minute. He said, wait a minute. He said, I need to see, I need to check because something has happened to me. I'm talking like he was talking, y'all. I'm being serious. He said, something has happened to me. So he said, I want to shake your hand. He shook one of my other prophet's hand. He said, you know, have it. And then he shook my other prophet hand. He said, you know, have it. And then he said, can I shake your hand? I said, yes. He shook my hand. He said, you the one. He said, you the one. Listen, this is a true story. And Kiana's online. She'll tell y'all this is a true story. This is a true story. So I go into I go into the service station, right? This guy is literally standing out in the parking lot saying, you are the one. You are the one. Who are you? Who are you? He said, who are you? Who are you? And then he said, you're the one. You're the one. I kid y'all not, family. No, hold on, wait a minute. And yes, yes. He said, fire. Yes. And then look, y'all. When I went into the service station, I was standing in line trying to get my stuff, right? And this lady, I I didn't know what was going on with her. She kept falling up into the potato chip rack. She, boop, she kept falling into, but I said, ma'am, are you okay? She said, sir, I keep trying to pass by you, but there's so much energy that you have, I can't get by you. And boop, she fell up in the potato chip rack again. Listen to me. I kid y'all not. Listen, we carry extraordinary power and authority, and sometimes we don't recognize it, and it takes others to say that it is having an effect upon me. It's having an effect upon me, right? Oh my God. Yeah, it was so funny. I had never seen like this. He said, you the one. You're the one. Thank you for your donation, Master Teacher. Yes. Kissy says, I was young, and one time I was walking with my grandmother, and this young drug addict was about to rob my grandmother. And all she did was turn around, grabbed his hand, and that was the hand that was reaching for her purse. And that man looked at my grandmother's eyes and dropped to his knees crying, saying, I'm sorry. Then I didn't understand. Then I didn't understand what she did, but now I understand it was something in her, in her that he felt. Yes, exactly. We carry those levels of power that we can affect the thoughts of people, how people are going to behave. And these things, they're becoming more prevalent because the veil is thinning. Yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Queen Octavia. Yes. Yes, indeed. Queen Kizzy. That is so. Kizzy, we got to give you another toast. You on point tonight. Salute. And to our sippers. Salute. All right. Okay. Again, let me see if we have any more donors. Let me see. Master teacher donated. Okay. Listen, if you're still in the room, just yeah. Y'all know that none of this works without us supporting each other. Family, we know that. $2, $3, $4, $5, $500, $10,000. Donate, right? And it's all good. It's Wind Down Wednesday. And make an investment in the paraphernalia, right? Make an investment. Okay. All right. So let's go to the B portion of this. And we're going to get out of here. And again, tonight's podcast has been sponsored by none other than the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, who sponsored the wine tonight. Earthquake, baby. Look at that. Earthquake. Yes, sir. All right. And none other than the Prince of Peace, JP, and Queen Octavia out of the ATL, and none other than T. Swin from the H-Town, baby. Listen, let's remember our H-Town family, T. Swin, J. Bing, all of them, Toy, Kimberly, all of those that are out there in the A-Town that we are affiliated with. We have a nice family out in Houston, you all, that follow us and that tunes in, okay? So let's remember H-Town, because Burrow came down through there for real, right? All right. Do you believe we have superpowers? Yes, I do. I do really believe that we have superpowers. And I think that because the veil is thinning, that they're gonna be activated on a higher level, and with that, I think that there needs to be some mentoring, that you need to couple yourself with probably a lifelong learned teacher. And I'm dealing with this in my book that I'm going to release sometime, called "When You Get Struck." But you don't want to be an island unto yourself. It's all right to be autodidactic, right? Autodidactic. If you look that term up, it's a real term. Autodidactic. Not trying to use a big word. It simply means to be self-taught. When you're self-taught, it takes you longer to get to where you're ultimately trying to go. However, there are benefits to being autodidactic, because you're going to be more of a stickler for certain levels of information and how things really operate, right? And that's okay. You really want to make sure that you can develop in a way that you get all of the gravy out of what you're doing, sort of, for speaking, right? Yeah, you want to get that out of there, right? Okay, so Wind Down Wednesday, baby, with your host with the most of one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Again, tonight's podcast is brought to you by none other than the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, baby, and the Prince of Peace, as well as Queen Octavia, as well as none other than T. Swin, baby. And again, if you haven't had an opportunity to pick that up, pick it up. Love is for Suckers. It's a great read. And also shout out to our very own Dr. Kalia. Create the Amazing You journaling. It's amazing. And then also a supporter of Wind Down Wednesday in the Truth Session is Rosalind McLean. This is one of the versions. She has 3 of them now. Oceans of Thoughts. So if you get an opportunity, look her up. Great read, right? Great read. So listen, I'm not going to hold you. I know this is summertime, and most people are not going to be glued to their technology. So they're going to be out about doing what it is that they're doing, and that's okay. Listen, hold what you get. Y'all know how we do it. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. But by all means, do what? Govern yourselves accordingly. Wind Down Wednesday. Listen, catch us on Saturdays, the Truth Session, with the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter. Thank you for your donation, Queen Kizzy. The Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Breaker, baby. Y'all better catch him every Saturday. Now, this Saturday, we're going to be off. Okay? And then we're going to pick up the following Saturday. But listen, he's giving you, I'm telling y'all, man, he is giving y'all free game. He's a professor. He giving y'all free game that you would have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for. Y'all can go out here and play online with all of these other, but listen, this is for real. Catch him Saturday, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Facebook Live. The Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Breaker, baby. He gonna be right there. Also, catch T. Swin. T Swin, man can't always be wrong podcast. Him and J Bean, them boys laying it down. And then also catch his music. I know most of y'all didn't know that boy's a rapper. Oh yes, indeed, T Swin, baby. And then you can catch him, man. He's got story time with T Swin, man, on YouTube. The boy's bad. Listen, shout out to all of y'all. Number one KP. Number one KP, y'all catch her out there. The intuitive one. Catch him out there. Listen, we got it going on. We hooked up. We connected. Listen, we're going to get better. We're growing and more. Listen here. And everything is everything. Hey, master teacher. Queen Kizzy said he ain't called the master teacher for nothing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Listen, family, I love you all. Until next Wednesday. Hey, hold what you got. One love.